The first strategy is for the kitchen bomb site on Oregon. If you're playing the new operator, all you have to do is shoot your first door on this double door right here. And then once that closes, you can go to your shower window just like this. And if anybody's in here, you can door off shower. And with both of those two doors combined, you are easily able to hop in and take shower hall without having to worry about anybody shooting you from behind these doorways. From here, if you know small tower is clear, you can easily go to the bomb site door just like this. And then because this gadget works from so far away, you're able to shoot the door from all the way back here just by quick peeking it and shooting it. And then you can just plant the bomb because they can't flank you from the other bomb site or from your hallway because of that door right there. Then you can just plant for free. If they have head holes here, you can easily smoke grenade that as well, plant in front of the breach or in front of the door, and then easily win this round. Optionally, you can put a door on your right as well. I mean, you might as well, it's a free door, or you can put it on your flank on this double door over here. Doesn't really matter, but chances are one of them is going to get destroyed anyway, so I would personally just save it for the post plant. Now that was just one out of many different strats, and I'll be going over the best Rauora strat for every other map in Rainbow Six Siege. The second of which is going to be for a clubhouse, and we're going to talk about a great strategy you can use when attacking the gym bedroom bomb site. For this strat, the first door you're going to want is for your red flank. Just like that. This makes it to where if they try to flank your red stairs, you can easily just avoid it. Next up, I want you to get yourself on the highway. You're going to put a door on the bathroom double, just like this. Then make your way back into construction, and then all you have to do is sit and swing right here. And if nobody's there, you can easily put a Rauora on the other door for sight, just like that. And then as long as you smoke off your gold rotate, smoke your feet holes, you can plant on the bomb chassis, just like that. Very, very easy strat to do. Again, you have one left over if maybe you want two on your flank or to save one in case they impact or nitro sell it. And then you easily just go for the plant. It's a crazy good strategy. The next map is Chalet. This is a push for the basement of Chalet. Now, what I like to do personally is go and do a main take. Obviously, getting to the main stairs is going to be the hardest part for you, but if you can get to main stairs, you can easily door off your blue stairs door just like this. Then you can door off your connector, and literally all you have to watch now is your rotate. You can even smoke it and then go for a plant right here on the default. Or if you're on the wall, you can go behind those trash cans, and then you can use your final doors to keep re-barricading anything that they destroy, or you can use it for your flank like in the 45 double, or on the bar door. Either way, this is a great strat for this bomb site because there's really only 3 angles that they can watch you from, and you can cut at least 2 of them off. For the fourth map in this list, we have Nighthaven Labs. Now on Nighthaven, I have one really good strat for the top floor I can show you. If you're ever doing an aqua push, you can easily watch the only possible flank they can use to get to you by just putting a door on this double door right here. Now they can't flank you, and you can easily push up. With your ability to have a DMR, if they have feet holes here, you can open it and make it actually head holes to get even more angles onto the bomb site. That way they're not shooting your feet and you have a fighting chance to fight back. But more importantly, you can use these head holes to shoot a door on the site door, just like that. And now all you have to watch are these head holes and one rotate, but even then, you can smoke both of them off just like that. And then you can just go for a default plant behind the bomb chassis here. Sometimes as well, they will have a rotate just like this, which will allow them to go from rafters through the rotate on the bomb site. So what you can do is door this off after hopping into rafters and then do this strat. That way this is just doored off beforehand, which really makes it to where there's no possible angle they could use to flank you. You also have one you can put on this door. I wouldn't use it because it might get in your way if anything, but still something to consider nonetheless. But now that I've gone over the 4 best maps in my opinion, it's time to go over maps that are slightly harder to use this operator on. The first of which is Consulate, and I'm going to show you an admin push you can use to take the top floor if you need to plant the bomb on the top floor. The first thing you're going to do is rappel up to admin, obviously if it's safe to do so. You can hop into admin window as long as it's clear. And then from admin, make your way into break room. What you want to do here is immediately door off your top spiral double, and then come into where the default plant is, and you can door off the double door right here, making it to where they can't deny your plant. You can take this a step further by smoking off the head holes that are typically right there, which allows you to peek the door, shoot a door on it, and then you can easily go for the default plant, and they have no possible way of getting to you. Sure, they might be able to flank you from this hallway, because you left this door right here open, but even then, once this door is here, you can just shut it and then it's not an issue. Or you can do all 3 of those things first and then make your way into the default and then get the site door and then go for a plant. It's all up to you, but having these 4 doors just makes it completely impossible for you to get flanked. Unless, of course, you're talking about your staircase, but if all you have to do is watch one angle, I'm sure you're going to be completely fine trying to get the bomb down with this strat on Consulate. Moving on to another great map for this operator, let's talk about the map of Cafe. Now, a really good strat that I like to do is get this red hatch open and then obviously dropping the red hatch and taking piano. It's pretty default, but something that can make this even easier easier to do is by dooring off this door right here. That way, if they have a mute shotgun player or just anybody on this door waiting for you to drop, you don't have to worry about it, and then you can just drop completely safely. From here, you can either go through the breach to take piano or through the door if you need to. And taking piano should be your next priority, as it is even if you weren't using this operator. So taking piano is really, really important because you get access to the main wall, the feet holes for the plant, and bathroom, and you can hold a cutoff for the white hallway just like this. However, I do still think it's important that your next gate goes right here. This does make it to where you can't watch the hallway, so you can't have it open at the start of the round, but when you go for a plant, I recommend having it closed so you don't get flanked and shot through this soft wall. Now, as much as that one was kind of optional, these next two aren't. So when you're in position to go for a default plant, the first door you want to put up is on the freezer door, just like that. This will make it to where when you go for the plant, obviously they can't push you from freezer. But the next most important one is on that double door, so they can't push you or shoot you from cocktail. Your really only big weakness here is the fact that you have somebody that can come through this door, but it's not like you can door that off because you'd have to walk all the way up to here to door it off, and at that point you're in the middle of the site and you probably already died anyways. So what I would do is I would honestly just go ahead and smoke it off and then just go for the default plant right here. And the best part about this is because you put this down earlier in the round, now instead of just being for the hatch drop, it also serves as a flank watch so they can't flank you from red. There's a bunch of strats with this operator specifically on Cafe. Even for this bomb site alone, this is one of her best maps in my opinion. But out of all the strats, I think this one is the most reliable for solo queue ranked games and the average solo queue player. Next up, let's talk about the map of Bank. There are a few strats that you can use to attack the top and bottom floor, but I don't think they're as useful or as impactful as the one that I'm going to show you to attack the open area bomb site, which you don't go too often, but still, it's a really good strat that you should learn nonetheless. And one of the very few things that defenders will do in order to counter you attacking this bomb site is they will sit on the bottom of blue stairs, and at the very last second, they'll come up and shoot anybody who's on the door going for a plant. So the first gate, in my opinion, you should put up is the one on the blue door. This will watch your flank, and you don't ever have to worry about somebody being here. It's just nice insurance to have. Next up, obviously put one on the archive store here. That way you don't have to worry about that, and all you have to worry about is the window. And then when you go for the plant, all you have to do is put one on the double door here, smoke the rotate to your right, and then go for a plant behind the bomb chassis in the default, just like this. If nobody's able to watch your flank, that means people can come from top square, they can come from the archives window, so you could door this off, but I personally would save the last door in case this one gets broken, so you can go plant again, use your second smoke grenade, and then get the bomb down a second time in case that door ends up getting broken. Definitely a good strat you should try to use if you ever push this bomb site, as no one's going to expect you to do this at all. The next strategy is for the basement of Canal. If you're ever attacking the basement and you're trying to get vert and go above, I recommend putting a door on Old Bridge right here. That way if they go to flank you, you'll know about it, and they can't flank you without your knowledge, and you never even have to worry about that hallway ever. Once you're done with that, at the final point of your push, you're going to go to yellow stairs and make your way down to Scuba. The first thing you'll do is shoot a door at the site door just like this. That way the only angle you have to worry about are the head holes that are commonly right here. Then what I would do is actually door off your left just like this. Then I would reopen this door right here, and then you can door off the double door just like this, and then you can close the door behind you, smoke the door right here, and go for a plant just like that. And now you have absolutely no angles except for maybe the rotate, which you can also smoke off, that allow them to shoot you, making you have a free plant every time. Once you're done planting, you can open this door back up, make your way into the hallway, play off of these head holes that are typically here, and play off the doorway or close it if you want to, and now you've essentially won the round for free. Just listen for the sound cue of this opening, watch your flank, and you'll be completely fine. Now the next map is Border. Now when you're pushing Border, what you want to do is you want to do an east and CC take and just push backside if they're ever on the top floor. What I would personally do is if I'm ever pushing up the east stairs, the first thing I'll do is break this barricade and put a door right here. This will become important later in the round, but just make sure you do this early and get it out the way. If you're not planning on pushing there, you can just obviously sit on this window, get the wall open, play in sight, play on this door, and now you just don't have to worry about your east flank at all. Because these things are flush with the ground, they can't even prone and shoot you, you just get to sit on this balcony for free now. But if you do end up actually planning on pushing from this side of the objective, which if you're a good player you usually do, here are where the next few doors should go. The first door is going to go on the frontmost double door and 90. That way you don't have to worry about your 90 hallway, and you can easily go and take into office. Now before you move into office, you want to make sure that this door is also closed so you don't get flanked, and now they just can't flank you except for the staircase. And then for your final door, you want to have it for sight for the plant. And if they have any head holes or feet holes here, you can easily smoke it. Then put the door down just like this, plant behind the bomb chassis just like this. And then once the bomb is down, make sure that this wall behind you is open. If it's reinforced and you can't get it open, oh well. But if you are able to get it open, now if they ever open that door, you can just reclose it or shoot anybody who's going in through the door. And because you had this door here in the prep phase, you can close it, and now they literally cannot shoot you back. You could even put one on this door here so they can't even run out on you, and now you can just deny the plant. It's the best strat for this map, hands down, and has single-handedly actually won me real ranked games. Now, the next map is Skyscraper. This is one of her strongest maps because everywhere you want to go, there is a doorway separating every single room. So I think the best strat that I've found with her so far is pushing top black if they're playing the karaoke and T-bomb site. The first thing you want to do is obviously make sure that your black stairs and your top black is clear. That way you can actually do this push. If you need to waste a smoke grenade to smoke off the shield here at some point, you can do that. But once you have top black control, what you want to do is put a door on the site door just like this. This will make walking in this hallway a lot easier, which you're going to need to do because your next door is going to go right there. And while we're here, you might as well door off the other T door just like that. And then you're going to go through the rotate that's typically right here, which allows you to easily go for a plant in the default position just like that. Now, because that door is closed and all of the T doors are closed as well, they can't possibly flank you except for maybe this rotate. And even then, you can just go through this rotate at some point in the round and door that off too. And there's literally nothing they could possibly do to counter the strat unless they just destroy all your barriers, in which case you can just shoot them. But this is probably one of her most powerful strats. As long as you're able to actually get to top black, then you've pretty much won the round. A map she's not really that good on though would be Coastline, but there's still one good strat that I like to use for attacking the kitchen bomb site. Now, if you're ever going through service trying to do a push onto the bomb site in the default spot just like that, all you have to do is door off the double door just like that. Make sure you ADS, by the way, so it shoots the double door and not the single door in front of you. Common mistake. But as long as you ADS just like that, and then you sit on the door, shoot open some holes right here. These allow you to then walk inside of the objective and door off the bathroom door just like that. So now you have two of your flanks watched, and because this is double doored, all you really have to do is watch right here as you pull up. Then once you're here, or if you smoke it off, you can easily just quick peek the door, shoot it on the door, and then you can simply open this up, challenge the bomb angle, get a kill, maybe even just smoke it off if you want, and then you can go for the plant just like that. It's a very, very easy strat to do. Most people who defend this bomb site rely so heavily on angles onto the door, as well as a bathroom player having angles onto you. So if you can cut just those two angles off, you will win this bomb site more likely than not. Usually they'll have utility to counter it, which is why I really recommend you save this last door. But if you don't want to save it, you can always put it there, I guess, if you want to. And then all you really have to do is come back out to here, have this door open, make sure that you open it yourself, keep that door closed, re-smoke stuff, and then you can just hold angles onto the bomb chassis, or if they open the door, swing that door there. Very, very easy strat to do. One of the easiest in this video, in my opinion, as long as you're able to clear out triple wall, which is over there. A strat that's a lot harder to pull off, in my opinion, though, would be this Rauora strat for the map of Theme Park. This is one of her better maps because there's a lot of long hallways that you can easily cut off with doorways in between them. Now, unfortunately, this strategy does require you to have competent teammates. I'm not saying that you can't do this solo queue, but usually your teammates are smart enough to at least get one of these walls open, either the barrels wall, the yellow wall, or the maintenance wall. Pretending that one of these walls is open right here. All you need to do when you're on the wall is shoot a double door just like this. Then once that goes down, you can shoot the door to your left, and then you can literally plant anywhere inside. If you can get these two doors blocked off, kill anybody in thrown, it's very, very easy to pull this strat off. You can even put a door for your flank just like that. This thing shoots from so far away, it's ridiculous, so you can pull that off very easily. Or when you just hop in the window, and then now it's literally free. You plant the bomb, maybe even shoot your fourth door right there, and you are completely set for success for this round. The only hard part about it, again, is having competent teammates. That's why I said it's harder than the last strategy, and making sure that you actually clear out throne. But if you have those two things done, literally just smoke in front of you, put the two doors down, and you will be completely fine. This operator is so unbelievably strong that I can't even begin to tell you how easy these strats might be. Now, a lot of people are going to like this strat because it makes attacking study very, very easy. But if you're ever attacking even either of the top floor bomb sites, but just one of the top floor bomb sites in specific, and you need to take study, this strat's going to make you so, so happy. Literally, all you have to do is door off just like this. Then put a door just like this, smoke off your head holes just like that, and now you have study. It's literally the easiest thing ever. It's so free. Then you can open this door, put a gate on the vault door just like that, put a gate on the map door just like that, and plant the bomb. Or smoke your left, and then once it's smoked, go plant behind vault, open this door, close that door, and then you can just play right. Like, it's so easy. This operator just broke it. It's not even funny. Next up, we have the map of Outback, and I think the best strategy you can do on this map is for the laundry bomb site. Now, this strat is dependent on you getting inside of dorms, so whether it be getting in through this window or getting in through this wall, the first thing that you want to do is barricade off the bathroom. You having this door closed will make it very easy for you to walk in and out of dorms right here. Your only other issue is the hallway door to yellow stairs, but again, you can just door that off, and now you have complete access to dorms, and you can just sit in laundry, hold a bunch of cutoffs, door off the door to your right, and then go for the bomb plant just like this. For bonus points at the beginning of the round, you can also put a double door just like this to cut off defender rotations, but again, I'd recommend you always save your fourth one. Worst comes to worst, you just smoke the rotate that's in front of you, or feet holes if they're there, go for a plant, and you win the round. It's very, very easy. Next up is Emerald Plains, and I think one of the best strategies you can do for Emerald Plains is for this bomb site right here. Now, what I would do first is get control of Hunting Hall. From here, you can easily door off your flank into Library and never have to worry about it again. The next thing I would do is put a door just like this, and then plant just like that. It's very, very easy. Typically, right here, you will have a rotate on the right side of this wall, just like this, which allows you to also door this off right here, making it to where they can't get an angle on you when you're planting. And then worst comes to worst, for whatever reason, you could door this off for a flank while you're planting too, and just open it up later. Again, you have smoke grenades if you want to use those for the plant too, because for whatever reason they gave this broken operator smoke grenades, but that's pretty much it for this strategy. Next up, I want to go over a strat for attacking the final map in today's video, which is Lair. Now, this isn't one of her best maps because there's not a lot of doorways on this map, but there's still one strat that you can use for this operator that involves the basement site. So if you're ever pushing the big garage over here, whatever the room's called, the first thing you want to do is door off barrels. This will allow you to play on this double door and get the rocket wall open a lot easier without having to worry about your flank. Obviously, later on the line, you want to open this door up so that you can take lockers a lot easier, but at the very start of the round, you want this completely closed. Then once you've officially taken lockers, the hallway into rocket, and rocket itself, the next thing you'll probably want to do is door off the double door. Now, if you have this door closed and you have the barrels door closed, you cannot get flanked unless they go through your breach, but you'll probably hear that more than likely. For now, the next thing you want to do is smoke off the head holes that are common right here, as well as the door right there. And then once those two things are smoked off, you can deploy a gadget on this door, go for a plant, and then you can just leave, with your last door just being something that you can replace other doors with later. But having a smoke grenade for the most common head holes, which are right there, as well as the door that people love to hold an angle through, allows you to plant really easy because there's these two big shelves right here that make it to where they can't really deny your plant even if they wanted to. So as long as you're able to take back sight, using Rauora is very, very game changing, especially if you have your smoke grenades. But with out of the way, that is it for today's video. I stream every single day on Twitch, so go check that out. My name's Alka, and I'll see you in the next video.